In the heart of the African savannah, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lay the village of Atohun. It was a village steeped in tradition, where customs were revered and the elders' wisdom guided the lives of its people. One such tradition held in the highest regard was the virginity rites. A girl was expected to remain pure until her wedding night, and her husband would present a white cloth stained with her blood as proof of her chastity. Among the many daughters of Atohun, none was more renowned than Aduke. Aduke was the pride of the village, known for her unparalleled beauty and her grace in dance. Her skin glowed like polished mahogany, her eyes sparkled with the light of 1,000 stars, and her movements were as fluid and enchanting as the flowing river. She was the pride of her father, Chief Ogunleye, whose chest swelled with pride whenever he spoke of her. Suitors from near and far came to woo Aduke, but she declined them all, for she sought a love that stirred her heart and soul. One fateful day, a young man from the neighboring village of Aje, known for his prowess as the wrestler, arrived in Atohun. His name was Olumide, and he was as strong as he was handsome. He was a formidable warrior, and a man of integrity preceded him. He had come to compete in the annual wrestling competition held in Atohun, where the strongest man from surrounding villages tested their strength and skill. Olumide's gaze fell upon Aduke as she danced at the festival. Her beauty captivated him. He knew he had found the one who could tame his restless heart. Aduke too was drawn to Olumide's strength and kindness. They spoke under the moonlight sky, and their hearts intertwined like the roots of the ancient baobab tree. After months of courtship, Aduke agreed to marry Olumide, and the entire village rejoiced. But not all were pleased with this union. Among Aduke's suitors was a man named Akinlolu, whose heart burned with jealousy. Akinlolu was known for his temper and arrogance, and he could not bear the thought of losing Aduke to a man from another village. He challenged Olumide to a duel, but Olumide's strength and skill proved superior. In a moment of fury, Akinlolu drew a hidden knife, but Olumide in self-defense killed him. This incident, though justified, sowed seeds of discord between Atohun and Aje. As the wedding day approached, Aduke's heart was heavy with a secret she could not share. During the planting season, a stranger had come to Atohun. He was a man of striking appearance, with a silver tongue and eyes that seemed to see into one's soul. He had spoken to Aduke under the shade of a great Iroko tree in the farm, weaving tales of distant lands and forgotten magic. Mesmerized by his words, Aduke had let her guard down, and in a moment of weakness, she lost her virginity to the stranger. Guilt and fear gnawed at Aduke, but she could not bring herself to tell anyone, not even Olumide. On their wedding night, when the moment of truth arrived, Olumide discovered her secret. The white clothes remained unstained, and Olumide's rage was as fierce as a lion's roar. Feeling betrayed, he confronted Aduke, and their love, once pure and strong, was shattered. Word of Aduke's perceived betrayal spread like wildfire, igniting old rivalries and stoking the flames of enmity between Atohun and Aje. The elders of both villages convened, and it was decreed that Aduke must be sacrificed to cleanse the land of her shame and restore peace. Aduke's fate seemed sealed, but destiny had other plans. As preparations for the sacrifice began, Aduke discovered she was pregnant. This revelation caused an uproar, for it was believed that a pregnant woman could not be sacrificed. Aduke's pregnancy became a symbol of hope, a sign that perhaps the god had other intentions. The village elders, turned between tradition and this unexpected twist, decided to consult the oracle. The oracle, a wise woman named Ifalayo, lived in a secluded grove, surrounded by ancient trees and the whispers of the spirits. She listened to Aduke's story and gazed into the flames of her sacred fire. After what seemed like eternity, she spoke. The child within Aduke is destined for greatness. The gods have chosen to test our faith and our wisdom. To kill her would be to defile their will. With the oracle's words, the village elders had no choice but to reconsider. Aduke was spared, but her life was far from safe. She was shunned by many, and the tension between Atohun and Aje remained. Aduke's father, Chief Ogunleye, stood by her, his love unwavering despite the shame that had befallen their family. Months passed, and Aduke's belly grew with the promise of new life. The villagers watched in awe and trepidation, uncertain of what the future held. One stormy night, as Aduke labored under the watchful eyes of the midwives, a miracle occurred. Lightning struck the Iroko tree where Aduke had met the stranger, splitting it in two. From the heart of the tree emerged a radiant figure, the stranger who had deceived Aduke. He revealed himself to be Orunmila, the god of wisdom and destiny. He had come to test the hearts of men and women to see if they could rise above their prejudice and embrace the true meaning of love and forgiveness. The child Aduke bore was a gift from the gods, a beacon of hope to unite the divided villages. Aduke gave birth to a healthy baby boy whose cry echoed through the village like the roar of a lion. The villagers, witnessing the divine intervention, bowed their heads in reverence. Olumide, his heart softened by the miracle, sought Aduke's forgiveness. Together they vowed to raise their child with love and wisdom, bridging the gap between Atohun and Aje. The story of Aduke and Olumide became a legend, a tale of courage, redemption, and triumph of love over hatred. The villages of Atohun and Aje, once divided by fear and prejudice, were united by the miracle child, whose name, Oladimeji, means "my wealth is double." And so the land was cleansed, not by blood, but by the power of forgiveness and the wisdom of the gods. The traditions of the past were honored, but they were also transformed, allowing the people to grow and embrace the future with open hearts. The tale of Aduke and Oladimeji was told for generations, a reminder that true purity lies not in the body, but in the heart and soul.